Worlds are under attack. Careful what you ask. Our forces are under attack. This is mine. I'm under attack.
The Kerrigan died by her own storm, that's hilarious.
You know, Max, next time I think the only thing that is logical with you is just to kill you and that's it. No second thought and such. When you can just come back like that.
Well, seeing as both of you, and Honejasi even admitted that he was just trying to kill me just to help you win, I think that's justice.
The Hive cluster is under attack.
This don't look
It's
good.
unfortunate that I get tired just too quick than big games. And I think my biggest mistake is thinking you only had that island when you had the middle for probably like 10 to 15 minutes, something like that, pretty much.
Well, when Isa and you were both hunting me down on the map, I was pretty much, like, I never had any resources from the beginning, because I pretty much all in DV web, and I didn't manage to kill him because he went straight to Thor's and Goliath, so I pretty much had to wait. And then you started attacking, and I was like, okay, so who do I deal with? Do I kill Rick here? Do I kill EV Web? Because you're both just gonna focus on me. Like, I literally have no chance in hell of doing anything when the two of you spawn next to me, because I'm pretty much guaranteed that both of you are just gonna keep attacking me.
You never got my Phantom Blades upgrades, you fool!
Our forces are under attack.
You could have had 20 extra damage on those DTs.
But yeah, my biggest mistake is thinking you were too much on the island when you pretty much took the middle under my nose.
No, your biggest mistake was missing that second siege cruiser shot. That was some hilarious shit.
Yeah. I get into tired too quickly in such games. How long was this one? I probably one too tired. Oh god, I still did not kill that land zone. No wonder that I was getting through slowly and painfully.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, I'm gone. Good game.
Our forces are under attack.
Sorry, I had to take a piss. My bladder was about to explode, and it's been like that the entire fucking game.
The Hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
I would be like, okay, let's get High Templar to store him all his stuff, because he's just throwing stuff at me. And I'd make a bunch of gateways, and then I'd forget to build the tech.
Aww.
I played pretty badly in that respect. I think Imperia would would have a heart attack if he saw how I used Heart 10 Heart.
And then Ricky comes in with the little siege cruiser. And he just gets sniped.
Aww.
It's fighting!
But
If Hyzella hadn't given that, he probably would have won, I think. I'm not sure why he quit when he did, but he was the only one killing me at that time, just ignoring and attacking me.
he just attacked me too much. Like I think, and the first quarter of the game, he was bagging me while you were doing cheap attack on me. So I wanted to focus on you, but I was just too busy trying to survive against Isolot when he just wanted to.
I guess after he attacked you, he was just like, oh, well, let's just attack me, so I'm not really sure what was going on there, but it really pisses me off when people just intentionally attack me just for the hell of it, just to
Drones are under attack.
try to give the game to someone else. I think the High Zealot probably could have won the game himself.
Although with how you just killed me when it was such a 1 versus 1, I think there's more and more a reason why we just try to kill USA.
It's really irritating, though.
We must face that on creep.
But it's also annoying to like you try to win and you know always the same one that will win if you don't focus on him. So there's that side of the coin.
Well, in 2 versus 1, it doesn't matter how good I am, I'm still gonna lose. Like, the only reason I'm in it is a lot of that because I on the game. Like, in this map, it's just impossible to stop 2 people, especially earlier midway into the game. You've got not really anything you can do except for just hope that if you get bored of chasing me around.
Although, by the way, for that island, I really lost way too much time trying to get to the island. Way too much time.
You should have just went air units from the start.
Huh?
Our forces.
You should have just went air units from the start instead of trying to drop worms onto it.
I guess I like drone,
Like mustaches
just
or
a bit
something.
too much.
I only had like 3 scouts. I couldn't defend against anything. I was relying on you just constantly trying to worm it, which is exactly what you did. Why that island managed to survive that long. Because there's no way you're going to get a worm on that island. They only have like 150, 200 health.
The problem is trying to get that air any fast as well. That's a big problem.
Well, you could probably buy some from a merchant at that point, I think. I don't know how much money you
Yeah,
had, but I had shit all for the entire
I
game.
was also supply cap way too much because most of the time I was trying just to get enough Zergling to swarm your base all around over and over and over, even getting some Ultralics. I did like how the Ultralics were good at times.
Zealots I thought Zealots would at least be half decent against Zerglings, but Zealots don't even stand remotely of a chance. They just never die. Zerglings just kill through them in an instant. Zealots don't do any damage. Yeah, you pretty much have to use Hellions at that point. Hellions are the only thing that's going to kill the Zerglings fast enough, or Archons if
Or
you're
Colossi.
not like me and stupid and actually make a High Templar archive. I think I missed the Storm upgrade too. I never saw it. I'm gonna grab coffee if there's any left. 1 second. Lol.
Ouch. My head.
That's the problem with always constantly winning games, is pretty much everyone just is going to constantly isolate you, and there's at some point you're just not going to be able to do anything because like 2 or 3 more people are just going to see you and just throw everything they have at you.
No. Well,
I know that annoyed Mucky and that annoyed HKS as well.
yeah. Maki's not there, HKS is not there, Emperor is not there, so kind of hard to kill you at times unless you get unlucky pretty much.
Well, that game was really bad. Like, I spawned next to Evie Webb, and I pretty much knew I had to kill Evie Webb, because if I didn't kill Evie Webb would just... He always just throws this giant mech ball at me, and it's pretty much stop him from doing that, or face this 300 mech attack really early into the game, because he goes for a very aggressive opening. So I pretty much have to attack Evie Webb, I can't ignore him. And then you're below me, so it's like, oh, well, Ricky's going to do the exact same thing, because he sees me and he's like, oh, well, Ricky's of course going to attack me because he doesn't want me to win. And he knows I'm the biggest threat. So now I've got 2 players beside me that I know are going to attack me, and I can't just focus on one of them because that's when the other one's going to move in. So now I'm in the worst spot possible. The only thing I can rely on is a High Zealot attacking someone else. In this case, he attacked Evie Webb, but that was when you moved in, so at that point it was pretty much
then he attacked me,
I was already
so...
focused on you now. Yeah, well, you attacked me, and then I saw that High Zealot was attacking Evie Webb. I didn't actually know that High Zealot was on that portion of the map. I thought he was on like bottom right or something, but he was actually in top right. So I was like, okay, well, let's try to kill Ricky. If I could kill Ricky as fast as possible, then High Zealot wouldn't be too much of an issue. But I didn't think that High Zealot had a huge stack of carriers flying around. And suddenly there's a giant mass of carriers. I was like, well, what am I going to do against carriers? I can't use Storm because Storm is terrible against carriers, so I need like mass scouts. Except I don't have any money because I'm using it on you, and no merchants have any scouts, and I only have like 4 or 5 Stargates because I've been trying to make shit. And yeah, and then High Zealot just basically, I guess he attacked you once or twice because you said something about him attacking you, and then he was like, I guess he was like, oh, well, let's just kill me because I didn't have anything after you attacked me. I was like, okay, well, I can stop Ricky, but I can't stop other shit. I know Evie Webb can hear me.
Wow. And why do you think he died, by the way?
Evie Webb or High Zealot?
Evie Webb. He just asked the question over there.
I guess High Zealot just threw a huge stack of carriers at him. High Zealot was, I guess, untouched for pretty much the entire game, so he just massed carriers. He had like the top right of the map, so I assume he just massed carriers and just they moved over to Evie Webb when I was pretty close to killing Evie Webb at the time. I had a lot of Immortals and Zealots and carriers and stuff, and I was picking away at him. And then I guess High Zealot just moved in and just killed him at that point, and that's when you attacked, so that's just the nature of the game, I guess. Yeah, he dropped a nuke. He like pulled all of his Goliaths into his base, and then right when I attacked him, you attacked me, and I looked away, and I lost probably a lot of my shit to a nuke. But Evie Webb was still hurting after that, I think. He only had like Goliaths, and I still had some Immortals. But then, Immortals are kind of useless against Hydras and Lings. So Hydras are surprisingly really, really good against carriers. I could not ever kill your Hydras with air. Like, in Void Rays were just utterly useless against Hydras. Like, the Void Rays actually useless against Spore Crawlers, too. But I was lacking in upgrades for, like, until the end of the game. And, yeah. I think what worked well for me was, one, getting the early cannon upgrades helped a little bit, but not much, because the Circling still did a lot of damage. And 2, Dark Templar. I was like, okay, let's just get Dark Templar, and I figured you guys would be skipping on detection, and it helped a little bit.